I'm Terry from Forme Solar. Recently at RE Plus 2025, I was able to get some unique insight into the best solar batteries, the latest solar technology, smart panels, and a few more interesting things as well. Let's get into it. Like and subscribe, and comment below too if there's anything that you're looking forward to for 2026. First of all, we were able to take a look at EcoFlow's new battery system that incorporates their latest AI technology, the EcoFlow Ocean Pro, and their AI assistant. They have taken a very unique approach with regards to truly giving more power to the homeowner to actually manage their electricity from anywhere. And so they've almost upgraded how most homeowners have worked and managed their battery system. It's a very exciting product that we are excited to share a little bit more about. The second product that we're also very excited to share about is the Franklin APower S battery that's coming out. They have incorporated a lot of feedback, not only from homeowners, but from installers as well, and making things easier from the installer perspective, as well as truly giving homeowners one of the things that they've been asking more for: a fair price for capacity without sacrificing on any of the bells and whistles. We're also able to speak with the CEO on what he believes are some of the most exciting features about his battery, as well as the roadmap for 2026 and why we are also very excited for what they have in store as well. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest names at this show, Tesla Energy. We tried to do a Q&A with one of the Tesla reps, but they're a little robotic. The biggest theme from Tesla Energy was they are continuing to see a great adoption with the Powerwall 3. That's also something that we're experiencing on our side as well. We've now installed over hundreds of Powerwall 3s. They're a fantastic battery, and the homeowners, I would say too, couldn't be more pleased. One of the latest recent innovations in regards to the Powerwall 3 has been the meter collar that allows us to bypass the critical loads panel. It's something that we're really excited about. In addition to that, it seems as though they're mainly focusing on the commercial front with regards to their EV chargers and their batteries as well. And then on the residential, it's just about focusing on maintaining Powerwall 3 availability and ensuring that there's no backlog for us installers. REC is one of the panels that we like to recommend. We view them as a tier 1 solar panel, and we're really excited to share why we see them as a tier 1 panel, as well as some of the latest innovation that they're doing to really enhance the solar panel technology that you're going to be putting on top of your roof. We're able to stop by the Q-Cell booth as well. Their biggest focus this year has been around domestic content and ensuring that they can provide a great panel at a reasonable cost for homeowners, which we love. They also seem as though they are simplifying their products. We're also really excited to see a lot of the thought and ecosystem that car companies are now even putting into the electrical infrastructure. We love seeing Honda here at RE Plus being a bellwether with regards to energy, understanding how homeowners need to understand the entire ecosystem of their energy system at home, from being able to see how much energy is being drawn through CTs and generating that energy and potentially saving it in a battery system as well and utilizing it for their car and for charging too. We're really excited to speak with SPAN. For the homeowners that do not know, they are a smart panel system. The SPAN is kind of that first step towards a smarter system and smarter breakers, and we're really excited to see just them making more advancements into making additional products that we could utilize both for additional use cases as well as even for solar. The fact that they're starting to attach the SPAN panels as a critical loads panel with battery systems is a really exciting thing that allows homeowners to now control a lot of their batteries through the push of an app. So a big part of the theme this year has been around domestic content, tariffs, and just making sure that people have product that's available. And so one of the key takeaways for me personally was how quickly battery technology has been shifting. The fact that AI is now starting to creep into batteries and battery software was something that was a really awesome thing to be able to see and experience firsthand thanks to the EcoFlow Ocean Pro system. In addition to being able to see kind of just the overall cell advancements and just product innovation with regards to the Franklin batteries and how much those batteries are starting to evolve as well was a great feature that we're able to analyze. In addition to being able to see some of the innovation that companies like REC are putting into solar panel manufacturing and their future vision for their roadmap too was a great glimpse into what homeowners can expect for solar in the future. Another big takeaway too was a lot of meshing of technology together with regards to smart batteries. Just the smart panel itself was something that we were really excited to see how SPAN is now starting to partner with a lot of battery companies to replace their critical loads so that homeowners could potentially manage a lot through an app versus having to manually go open up their sub panel or electrical panel and switch off and on certain breakers. My overall impression is that energy demand is higher than ever. A lot of priority has shifted towards being able to meet the energy demands of the data center and of very large commercial applications. What I'm most excited about for the future is truly the AI integration into software. I believe that if everyone had the choice, they would love to turn off appliances that weren't needed. They would love to be able to not waste energy and save money. The unfortunate part is it's kind of challenging, right? It's really hard to know what devices are using energy, when are they using energy. What I would love to see more is that adoption into smart panels and the ability for a homeowner to not even think about the energy devices in their home, but for it to automatically update in some way so that the appliances that they don't need are turned off. When you go on vacation, your home will automatically make sure that the devices that are needed are on, but the devices that aren't stay shut off as well, right? And so to be able to do that all from the touch of your hand, as long as you have internet, I think is an incredible feature. And if you don't even have to go in and your AI will just take care of it for you, even better. But that is a near future that it seems as though home energy innovation is quickly headed towards. One of the biggest themes this year that we saw was very large commercial scale energy generation and storage solutions and technology. With the demand in AI and data centers, we're seeing a lot of companies focused in that front. One thing though I would like to be able to see in the future is more innovation for homeowner products, but we were really excited to see too how a lot of this technology that we've seen is able to scale, and hopefully a lot of this will flow down into some of the products that we can use on the residential side as well. So out of all of these that I've talked about, what product are you most excited about for the future? Drop a comment below. And quick reminder, if you're in Southern California and looking for a solar quote, click the link below and request a free quote. And if you learned something from this video, make sure you click the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.